Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Infected. It is currently 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've decided that we need to start working towards getting that truck. We found the truck in the second town we went to, and our biggest problem is trying to get all the materials needed. Now, I was looking through a lot of my old notes from when I played this game a long time ago when it first came out. Oh, free stick. Can't pass that up. And these iron mines are really not producing as fast as they used to. At least that's what it seems like to me. The metal ones for the aluminum and the cobalt seem to be producing a lot faster than these are. So, what I decided to do was to maximize our iron because these really should be completely filled. We should have boxes of iron right now, and we don't have it. Now, if we build the grinder, the stone grinder, it will take 100 electricity, but during the day right now, we are producing 180. Actually, it should be a little bit higher than that. It should go to over 200 because I think we have five. Do we have five? Yeah, five of these are built. So that's 120 right there. Plus, with those two, that's another 80. So we should have more than enough power. If not, we can always build a couple more of those. But the grinder will hold 52 stones. It grinds the stones into sand and fragments. And we'll get from each stone. Well, was that another infected? Man, they're just coming around here all the time. They won't leave us alone. Well, anyways, we get 10 sand and 2 fragments for each stone. Now, we can take the stone and put it in the forge, and we get 1 fragment. Or if we put it in a grinder, we get 2 fragments. I'll save a full box of stone or full box of sand because we can use the sand in the cement mixer with clay to make cement, so we can start upgrading the building here and the fencing. But we'll be doubling our iron production with the stone. And we'll also get the iron fragments faster than we'll get iron with these. Now, with these mineral extractors, if we have them strictly on extracting iron, every 5 minutes they'll extract or attempt to extract iron. You can either get an iron fragment, stone, or an iron ingot, or, well, what appears to be an iron ingot, which is what's in here that you have to smelt down. But if you click this button here for stone, every minute it'll give you a stone. So in 40 minutes time, this box is filled, which means it's approximately 20 iron ingots in 40 minutes. Well, not approximately. It would be 20 equivalents of 20. No, it wouldn't be 20 because it takes 5, not 4. Well, you know what I mean, though. It would be with taking the stone out and putting it in the grinder, we'll get 80 fragments for that in 40 minutes. So I think that would be the bigger bang for our buck. Leave one of them on regular iron, put the other one on stone. So every 40 minutes we empty it out, put it into the grinder. So, well, I think I babbled long enough, which I do a lot of babbling. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and we can place that outside. That is this device right here. And we'll just place it like that for now. Oh, was that on top of something there? Oh, get rid of that. Almost looked like there was a light or something there. Okay. Now, The stone grinder takes 12 electrical parts, 6 mechanical parts, 20 iron, and 5 planks. Now, it is a sizable investment from the start because currently we have just a little over 20 ingots. But I think it would be well worth it because it'll grind a stone, one stone every 25 seconds. And the first batch will give us 108 fragments. All right, we'll take this and put this on stone only. You'll see how fast we get stone. Oh, I was about to try and put that in there. Let's put this in here. I got a lot of stuff on me. Oh yeah, we need the electronics. Take that and that, and we're going to need some planks. I hope I had enough of this. I don't want to make any of this. And then the only thing we need is planks, right? Where is my planks? If not, I got the sawmills out there. Now this does take electricity. That is going to be our only downfall because we don't have the electrical right now. Oops. Okay, let's grab our wire and wire it up and see how much we're going to draw. Oh, we did have some electrical parts left over, which is good. Now, I'm going to link this in with the... do I still have that on me? Yes. I'm going to link it in with the almost said oil distiller, with our oil extractor, because that'll only run when we have stuff in it. Oh, I want to link it down there. So we don't have to worry. This does not run all the time. Oh, did that link? I don't know. Let's see. Let's check the box. Yeah, there's 2 wires coming out of it. Oh, the mixer's on that too. Stone grinder, oil extractor, and mixer. Okay. Yeah, we could have put another junction box over here. So this is now... Oh, that's what I kept seeing right there. Oh, I didn't mean to drop those stones in there yet. Now, you can't really access this thing. Now, that thing is actually listed as being on. Power available 0. So we're using equal power with that being on. During the day, that is. All right, let's see. Where is all of our stone? I want to fill that bad boy up with all the stone we have available, which I think I smelted all of our stone down already. Yeah, I did. We have no stone available. That's the only bad thing. We'd have to take a trip out somewhere for stone. Now, if you hover over it, it'll tell you once it's done grinding on how much sand is in there, how much stone is in there. Let's get this out of here. Just move this over here for right now. I know this one's an empty, right? Yeah. I want to keep some empty boxes next to it because we are going to be... Oh, turn it this way. I don't know why. It's like the hinges are in the back. Oh, that ain't... Okay, yeah, it is going to go there. And I'll probably put a stack of them here. Label them sand and fragments. Yeah, it hasn't ground anything up. I know it doesn't have to be full. Alright, chicken. And we have no more stones left out here. The good thing, too, is since that thing's going to make fragments for us. Are you inside the compound? How did you get... Oh, that was a bird's. I was going to say, how did the chickens get in here? The good thing is, with all the fragments, we can upgrade all the spike walls. Oh, another one. Actually, I should run over. We haven't been to the copper mine or the cobalt mine in a very long time. Oh, someone just smashed right through. They seem to be coming. Ooh, someone is breathing heavy. Where is he? Oh, he is in. No smashy walls. You hit me. What wall did you smash? Well, for one thing, you left the door open. You're born in a barn. I heard the wall smash. Well, that one, I don't know if that's it. Oh, right there. This is where he came in at. Let's repair that real quick while we're here. Never fails. I was just talking about upgrading these things. Once they're upgraded to the 500, we don't have to worry about them smashing them, doing that one-shot deal. They won't have the strength for that. Well, I was going to say, maybe we'll go to the cobalt mine and... Oh, put that wire back. That wire's expensive to make. Well, the cobalt mine and the copper mine, empty those out and put some fuel in there because I doubt they have any fuel. Wow, I got no sticks. I got to make some sticks again soon. Oh, I thought that was another stick. And I'm short sticks. And see what we can find in getting some stone. They were supposed to fix that. Those chickens clucking. Yeah, you can see now on the left-hand side where it says how much stone and how many fragments. It'll, as far as I know, it'll keep going. What am I oh, I'm sitting there trying to put sticks in there, not thinking. It needs a log. Oh, these are all empty. Nope, only one. There you go. All right, well, anyways, we should run down. We got our copper mine over here, and then our cobalt mine down here, which we haven't really visited in a very long time. And I think our cobalt mine has we have two in there. We'll take one of the cobalt ones and put it outside. Split this in half. Take half that. We don't need all that, but I'm going to take it. And I just emptied this not too long ago. Yeah, because I made a whole bunch of plastic. So we had enough materials for this. Because that is very pricey, it really is. Because I think next episode we are going to try and make everything we need for that truck. This will hopefully get us the materials we need for what we need for the truck. All right, without further ado, let's get out. Oh, give me that. This. We're not going to bring. Oops. We're not going to bring any animals with us because we are hoping for a lot of stone. Is that empty? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. I want lots of stone. We need to maximize our stone production. All right, we need to head to the road. Go to the copper mine. Wow, this is still barren. We're going the right way. Probably not. Oh, yeah, we are. I remember the road now. We just got to take a shortcut through the water. I don't have any food on me. Can I just pass it? No, I'm still at the water. Our copper mine isn't that far away. Ah, my pick. I have the upgrade hammer on me. Oh, doggone deer. Seems like every time I leave base, I run into a bear. Wow, base is looking good. I'm still tossing it up in my head about expanding. I thought that was potatoes. Expanding the upstairs to a second floor. I think that wouldn't be too bad. But if we do, since we have the grinder, we can make that all glass. What do I come back for? To kill that chicken. First thing, let's see. Do we have water? Yeah, we got water in that one. That one's full. Okay. Oh, my pick. Thank you. I'm glad you reminded me. I've put this over here. And we're going to have to make a new bow soon because our bow is getting wore out. So many things. It's one thing about this game compared to a lot of games I play. This one, you are constantly doing something. I mean, if you got a lot of time on your hands, like I do, you can actually sit there and play this game for 8-9 hours a day. Oh, now I know what's wrong. Why I got no stam. My protein levels are down. I should have grabbed some dehydrated fish while I was there. I don't have anything on me, do I? No. So I got nothing for protein. You know what? Maybe we'll go in the mine, see if we can kill a scorpion. Oh, we got nothing to cook it with here. Now I don't know why I put this one so far back. Oh, get your... We might not have a choice but to kill a scorpion. This one... Wow, a lot of stone. Well, we wanted stone. We're going to get some stone. We really don't need much copper. Okay, turn this back on. Well, I shouldn't say that. We do need a lot of copper. Okay, let's get that stone in there so we're not carrying so much weight. Okay, how much copper did we get? Not much. Wow. See, well, I guess I spoke too soon on these way these mines were producing. We got 3 copper out of that and barely any stone. Okay, we're gonna head down that road, make a right, make a left, go straight down and then straight across. Yeah, we gotta find some veggies or something. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long day. I should I should have head back and got my got some of that meat. Yeah, this is what happens when you're low on your proteins and all that other good stuff. And my health is low because of I still had the winter coat on, and with the heat, it affects you. And we are going to be going cross country. Nope, not yet though. I should fast forward through this because this is going to be a long trip with no stam. Especially since I think our stamina... Oh no, we gotta make a left here. What am I thinking? Our stamina is up to 104 now. But yeah, we'll start getting into the iron a lot more now. Should make another grinder once we start getting a little bit ahead. Because those barren areas with all that, all those stones, we go over there and strip mine them, like up here on my left. We go in there and we get all the stone out of there, bring it back once we get the truck, and we will have a ton of iron. What is that in front of us? Is that a deer? Yes. Deers are good. Bears are no good. Come on, keep on bugging. I think this is where we go straight through. This will get us directly to the mine. As long as we don't run out of stamina. And I think this area is... I don't think it's wolf. I think it's fox. You hear that little whining noise. Might be wolves too. I think the bears are all over the place. That's our only problem. I was going to do this off camera. I don't know if you guys think this is boring, running down to these places. Let me know in the comments. If you think this is boring, watching me run down to the mines, let me know and I can do this off camera. I mean, I don't mind either way. I mean, you might be able to see me have a close death. Okay, I think that's the mine up ahead. A lot of clay in here. Those stones right there are clay. But we don't need no clay right now. We got the, I call it the dirt machine. Let's see, we had a sawmill set up here. Yeah, we got some boards here. Yeah, we did put 2 of them here. Good. You know what? We're going to have to do this easy way. Since we had 2 of these things running. Let's grab this one. No, 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 no. I said pick it up. Oh, we did. So there's probably going to be a lot of stone. Probably not. Not as much as I wanted. Wow, we got a lot of cobalt. Oh, please let me be able to move. Good. All right, we'll pick that up, put that back on the cart. All right, we're going to put one of these just because I don't want to carry this all the way back. We will pick that up. We're going to put it just outside the cave. Where do we want it? Put it right over here next to this tree. Yeah, it ain't going to take all that and turn that on. It should get iron here. No. Uh, oh, hey, my winter coat. I was wondering where I put it. Oh, this guy was thirsty, I think. Yeah, try it. You can last another minute, buddy. Is there anything left in there? No, not really. You got something in there. That'll hold you off for a minute or two. We gotta get this one fired back up. Should move it closer to the entrance. I am too concerned with it. Get rid of the rest of the biofuel. And one of these. Alright, so that one will get us cobalt. Cobalt was important at the beginning, but now iron is the thing we want. Did I grab the stone crate? Yes, I did. We didn't get nowhere near as much stone as I was hoping. So, let's grab some stone. While we're here. Whoop. Let's juke him. I really don't feel like fighting him. Considering we didn't bring anything with to patch us up. No food. I'll grab some stone while we're here. Yeah, this might be boring too. It's a necessity. We need the irons. Oh, one on top. And just put that in the crate. Okay. Get another one over here. Oh, I love this pickaxe. 3 hits and down she goes. I was going to go for more lead because you can never have too much lead. Because now, right now, if the grinder was running because it's raining, we would be losing power. Oh, let's say, where'd the cart go? I'll fill up these boxes as much as possible. We ain't got much energy, but it's alright. Well, thank you very much. Oh, birdie. Alright, which way? Oh yeah, we're going cross country. We are going that way. Yeah, we'll stop and smell the stones. I want to maximize our trip back home. The more stones we have, the better. Yeah, oh yeah, we get some stones. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. I'm greedy. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, we'll take you too. Getting too far away, and don't want to be overweighted. Oh, that one's full completely. That one's full completely. All right, let's start chucking them in here. That's full completely. This is what I was doing near the aluminum mine, or was it the aluminum mine, or what? It might have been here that I was doing this. I was coming down here with the crates originally when we needed stone, and just filling up 2 crates and filling up the stone crates with as much as we could carry, and then I'd put on me as much as I could carry. Now, back in the day, the metal was on the ground, you got it. You put the metal extractors on the ground in certain areas, and the stones in those areas actually produced, or well, when you broke them, you would get one ingot of whatever was being produced in that area. So if the area was iron, well, not really iron, iron was anywhere. Um, if the area was, say, cobalt, you would get one cobalt out of the ground there. All right, we just keep moving and a whole bunch of them right here. What time is it? Yeah, we're still good. We're not that far. I don't want to be too late. But I definitely want to get as much stone as possible. Because if we can get 20, oh, not that, that's clay. If we can get 20 ingots is what it comes out to per crate, we'll be in good shape. And actually, by the time we get back, that one refiner that we got running, that should be almost done with stone. We're at 61 pounds. Yeah, we'll just run with it. Just in case we come across something. We don't want to be overweight. So all we'd have to do is empty that one refiner out. That'll have 40 stone in it. Or extractor, sorry. I can't believe we didn't come across any veggies. Either that or I just missed them. We're going the right way. Yeah. Yeah, we can hook this way a little bit more. Because I really could have used a pumpkin right about now. Yeah, I would have hoped they would have made more different foods. But unfortunately they didn't. Oh, I'm not watching again. Bacon and eggs would have been good. But, you know, I don't know anything about programming. Maybe programming was going to be too much for the game. Because the game really doesn't use that much memory space. This is actually good game. Great quality. I mean, look at the picture. I mean, it's awesome. I see a lot of content creators that mess with the quality, if you ask me. They lower the foliage down. I mean, if if that's what they need to do, if you drop the foliage all the way down, you can see all the veggie sprouts and all that on the ground. So if you're looking for corn, cucumbers, potatoes, onions, you can see it from a long distance because it's the only thing on the ground. And same thing with the sticks, the stones. You'll see all that. It just sticks out immensely. But I would rather, since it is a survival game, play it this way. You got to hunt for it. Gives you a little bit more of a challenge. Because later on in the game, the challenge is, I hate to say it, it's really not there. That's why I'm hoping that since they're still in development on this, because it's still early access, they're going to try and make it more and more challenging. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't love this game, which I do love it. This is a great game. Oh, shoot, which way did we go? I think we go to the right then the left. Yep, right then left. Yeah, we could go straight, but we got time. because this game has got some really cool assets to it. But to me, once you get all the tech from the towns, your biggest challenge is getting all the resources to build all the tech. And trying to get all your stats up high enough to where fending off everything is not a problem. Probably a deer. I got my audio set a little higher so I can hear when they run. I don't know if you guys didn't hear it. Yep, it's a deer. I can hear them now. Because the bears don't make any noise, except for you hear them running at you. The wolves, occasionally you'll hear a howl. Get back. I think I'm going to start chopping some logs. We need to get that going and start finishing that fence. And at the same time, since we are going to have some sand, we'll keep popping in some concrete. Maybe upgrade a few of those fences. What I'd love to do is put in the big fence, or the big gate. But I think that's like 75 iron. It's massive. But it's the only thing big enough for the truck. Because I think what we might end up having to do when we get the truck is just park the truck at the end of this. Oh, actually, this is cleared off here. Let's see. Because if the truck can't go through trees, it'll probably have to be parked over here. Oh, where's our base? Right over there. Yep. Yeah, I might have to reconfigure where I'm going to put that door. Because this is crazy. Gotta go all the way around over here. Okay, gimme. Alright, where is it at? It's over here. Okay, now we only had a few stones in there. So what you do is you right click and that takes everything. Now, that's what we got in our, well, we had the stone in our inventory, but just a few stones we had in there. Look at how much we got in fragments. And now there is one downfall to that. I am completely overweight. Oh, we took that stone. Oh, doggone it. Oh, you know what? The iron fragments weigh the most. Oh, what am I doing? Just put that in there. Now I can move a little bit. Oh, we need some empties. Do we have empties on the roof? I was storing empties here. Yep, this one is now sand. Good thing is the sand is all in increments of 10. And then we'll label this sand. And there we go. We have our sand crate. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get hurt on that fall. Right there. All right. Okay, we'll put the iron frags in here for now. All right, I love it when a plan comes together. This is iron frags. Actually, it should be the other way around, but that'll work. Okay. Let's get this cart going back in here. All right. Woohoo! Let's see how that. Now look at that. See how much is in there compared to in there. See how fast that goes? That is just unbelievable. With the same amount of oil usage on how much stone we got. I thought I had 4 of those crates. I do. Let's grab that crate. And we will. Where you at, buddy? Oh. You hit. Oh, you gave me a boo boo. Cockroach. Okay. No big deal. Oh, you know what? I need to eat some protein. We'll eat it out of the box here. I just threw that one in there because I didn't know what to do with that fish. We need to get our protein back up. Look at it going. Oh, yeah. Of course, we're getting thirsty right now. We have water in there, please. Yes. Okay. We need to make some water real quick. Is that one empty yet? 7. We'll do this. I got barely anything in there. No problem. And we'll come back to do that. I'm gonna eat some more because this is just yummy. This way we can drink the rest of that water that was in there. Oh. Okay. I like to have both containers full. I should make some more of these aluminum containers. Takes 3 aluminum ingots, but they're well worth it. Alright, let's get this in there. Like to keep this thing going pretty good. Really need to fix this because this thing's all crooked. Alright. Oh, now it's clean water. Okay. Yeah, it must have been a long day for my guy. Look at this. His energy's getting down. Now, you can eat certain foods to slowly keep your energy up. And there's been quite a few times I'll do that. Even though all these stats are up, I'll keep eating that food. This way I can keep working through the night. Okay, once I get my 2 jugs of water, turn the fire off, and I'm good to go. Now, we are probably burning through a lot of power right now. Yeah, our energy reserves are going down. That's why I was thinking we need another battery. Because when we're not running the stone grinder, it will charge the battery. And these will stack. Oh, I didn't know we could do that right now. Well, heck, we will build that right on top of that. And is it crooked? No, but it's not exactly straight, but who cares? We need 5 lead, 4 aluminum, 4 copper, and 5 electrical parts. Oh, I don't think we have any electrical parts. Okay, prove me wrong. Okay. Aluminum, copper. I couldn't remember how much it said. I just grabbed. What are we shy? Electrical parts. Oh, electrical parts. Let's see. I think we need plastic for that. Aluminum can go back. I think we need copper and cobalt. And that's on the advanced workbench. Let's see if I'm correct. Yep. Oh, not the oil can. We don't need no stinking oil can. Needs more cobalt. But I think that'll do it for that. See, this is why I said once you're done with the towns, you become self-sufficient. Because you will just continue making your own stuff. You don't need to go back to the towns to find it. Now, that won't start filling up until the grinder's done. And the grinder's going to shut off in a few minutes once we are completely out of power. But as you see now, our power capacity is over 2,000 now. We should have made a trip to the wind generators. Oh, sounds like the grinder stopped. I don't hear the humming anymore. Nope, hasn't stopped yet. Now we just set this. Can we get that right there? Yeah. Grab this one. Okay, just set this one over here. Yeah, typically that's a morning grind. That is now empty. Oh, we need to empty this out. Because if we don't take that out of there, what happens is it'll just keep going and burning fuel. So you have to keep emptying that. Take that. Oh, yeah. We're going to be in the metal soon. And during the day when we start running that, that will just keep cranking out tons and tons of fragments for us. I'm going to move all these frags out of here, at least as much as I can carry, put in that frag box. Because once we get a few boxes of frags, oh, I'm overweight. You weren't watching it. So, hey, you guys are supposed to watch that. Actually, no, you know what? We'll get I think we have another empty box up here. That empty? Yeah. This way we've got a box listed strictly for frags for burning. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I thought if, well, we really can't do, well, you know what? I got this corner piece here. I think that might get destroyed, but I think I'm going to get rid of this corner piece and put a regular square one. And then maybe we'll put like a balcony around this. Oh. Where did you go? Holy cow. Quit doing the spin move, man. You guys are putting boo-boos on me. Oh. In a way, I'm glad I saw him because he would have been beaten on the fence. But now I gotta go heal myself. Get some food to heal myself. Well, anyways, I'm thinking about putting like a balcony around there, but making it out of glass. And yeah, I stopped canning a little while ago. Oh yeah, we're up a health. I need to start getting back into doing the canning again, and because we only have that right now, and that's only May. We're still into spring, and I need to add more potatoes in here because it turns out, I mean, the onions we can do the onion soup. But until we add a lot more power to get a fridge, making the onion soup is not worthwhile. I think our power died. Yeah, our power died. The only thing to turn back on is... Oh. Nothing. See, it just went off. I'm going to call this one oil. That's all I'm going to put on it. This way we know it's the oil one. I might end up putting in a new junction box and getting that line off there. Is that thing empty? It's not empty. I don't think I can take the stone back out of there, can I? No. Oh, we are definitely getting a lot of sand. I'm letting that power build up since we have 2 batteries now. Batteries weren't that expensive. I'm going to end up moving the sandbox to the bottom because pretty soon I'll be throwing sand away. Let's see how much stored power we got now. Only 700. Wait a minute. Why are we only producing? Oh, we're producing 120. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do with that? Oh, the frag box is still up there. Oops, fell off. That's why I hate this ladder. I wish it was just one. Whoa, almost fell off the roof. Wish it was one big ladder. All right, let's take this down. Well, anyways, yeah, I was thinking about making that all glass. I think it would look really cool in glass. Just put this on top of this. Iron frags. Okay. And then we'll just name this one iron. Reason I'm separating them is when we go to make steel. When we go to make steel, we're going to use strictly, because I already found out that we can't mix the frags in with the lead to make steel. So it's better to get them separated now than try and have to deal with it later. I need to make a warehouse. That's why I wanted to make the second floor, because I usually have a little building that I use as a warehouse, which, man, I'm still debating on. All right, that thing's cooking along pretty good. Where is our... Okay, this thing is running low. Give me 2 off this. This is making us our clay. Take all. Which I had the combination in here. I might as well just make the clay. Now you can do this in your inventory too. That was weird. I thought I heard a little noise. You could do this in your inventory if you want. Oh, wow. I thought you could. I guess you have to do it on a workbench. I know you can make sand in your inventory. Huh. Wow. Learn something new every day. I always thought you could do this in your inventory. I guess you have to do it on a workbench. I thought I heard a tinging noise. Okay. There we go. We got our clay. And by the way, clay is heavier than dirt. I'll have to get this sand out of here. And I'll throw that dirt in there. Actually, put the dirt down here. We got lots and lots of clay. You know what? Give me that. Give me that. We'll get some cement going because I don't even know if this will turn on. I don't think I have that on, so it might not work. We'll find out in a second. Nope, power's not on that. I'm gonna turn that back on. It'll turn that grinder on too, but yeah, grinder's running too, but the grinder will shut off in a minute. I think the grinder will have to run during the day. It's alright, I want to get the concrete going. That is the need for more power. Oh, free stick. Always a need for free sticks. Oh, I wish those things ran on oil. I would just make tons. Oh, yeah, look at all that goodies. Okay, now you can, on this, you can click each one of these or just do this. And then click that oil back in there. Because that just put it all right here. And that's all done on the workbench for making your biofuel. Now, doing these in bulk, it's 15. And I can't even remember what I had in there. Or you do them 3 at a time. Okay. And put our biofuel back in here. It's a good amount of biofuel. I think those mushrooms belonged upstairs anyways. Near the crafting table. Yeah. I kept the mushrooms in here. Oh, yeah, I can put that other biofuel downstairs. I don't know why I have so many mushrooms. I don't need to harvest any more of them. Should make a bunch of crates. I could actually just store the crates up here. Oh, he's tired again. I mean, we have crates stored here. Okay. Alright, it's finally done. Right click, that's the last of it. That wasn't, oh, there was only one stone left in there. Okay, so that's done. That uses 100 power, by the way. Now, if I put stone back in there, it'll automatically turn on. But we really don't want that. We want this thing to start getting the reserve power back up. Because once the reserve power is up, we can run that thing all night long. I think 2 batteries would be sufficient right now. I eventually want to get a lot more than 2. Because even with the little bit of power we have right now, if we had, say, 3 or 4 batteries sitting here, then we'd have no problem running all that. Is that not done? Yeah, that one's not done. It's funny. That glass isn't done, and it doesn't look much different than that one. And you really can't see out of those things. Oh, I didn't put any of that stuff away. Oh my god. And we need to make that coat rack. Oh, there's so much to do. And we'll probably... I got metal in these things. Oh, and they were on. Because it's empty. Oh, last episode I forgot to shut these things off. Yep, I guess so. What's in there? Iron. Oh, good. We needed iron. Because, we're out of iron. Where'd all that iron go that was there? Oh, yeah, duh. We're going to be cooking up some iron frags. We're going to have to. Actually, I don't like that being there. I can't get to the bottom shelf. I wonder if I can put a box on top of there. Move that light. Put you over here. I'm wondering if I can put that box up there. We're not really using that window. Oh my god, I can stack a box on there. Is that right angle? That does look like the right angle there. Here, let me do this. I didn't know you could put a box up there. That's pretty cool. Good. Now I can still get to those. Man, I wonder if I can get two boxes up there. That means I might put a box up there. All right, this guy's got to take a nap. Yeah, since it was almost 5 a.m. anyways. Should have took a nap a lot sooner. All right, time to wake up. It's 8 o'clock. A little power nap. All right. Are we running full power yet? Close enough full power. Let's get some more stone going. Let's see. Let's move that one. I want that one out of there. That one shouldn't have been on the bottom anyways. You know, I hate whatever your last pickup was to move. That's the angle it sets it up on. Put that one down below. So since the last thing I did was move that, okay. So I'll pick up all these. That is 52 stone in a full crate. And then we take and put a full crate in there. Okay. And that should give us a really good amount. And we're going to move this over here because this thing is going to be producing an awful lot of stone for us still. Yeah, look how far it is. So far, it's given us one full box, so 40 so far. Well, not counting the other ones I keep picking up. All right, shall we fire this bad boy up? Let's get some coal, and we'll be good here. Let's start getting our iron going. Because if we're going to get the truck, what we need for the truck. So I think that I want to, next episode, first thing is get the truck. We need 20 steel, which we have the steel made. 20 iron, 25 plastic. That one's going to be the tough one because we have to use oil cans for. And 15 mechanical parts. Oh, we need a gas can too. And for the gas can, we have to make the oil distiller, which is going to need 20 iron. Okay, so it might be 2 episodes. Because we're going to need gas cans. We're going to need a lot of stuff. But at least we're on our way to it. I want that truck. We are going to do everything in our power to get that truck. To make those mechanical parts, you seen we needed the cobalt. We needed the copper to make that. What was in this? That was the cobalt. Okay. Did I have a box labeled cobalt? Cement, rope, lead. No. Oh, you know what? I took that shirt off. Where'd I put it? Oh. I'm gonna go kick his ass. He's busting up my walls. He's over here. I know he is. Hey. Stop hitting my wall. Oh, you were dying anyways. What'd you give me? You give me nails or... Oh, those are screws. Okay. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to put my shirt on. This is a cooling shirt. I'm already wearing my cargo pants, so... This way we don't have to worry about the sun. And one of these boxes had that in it. Yes. I really need to make it. There's a clothes rack we can make. It takes plastic, which we currently don't really have a lot of plastic. So, okay. All right, we don't have a cobalt box. No. I thought I did. This is all cobalt? Yeah. Okay, cobalt. Got one now. Get the 3 stones out of there. And just throw this in front of the window. I don't know why I make window walls. Half time I don't put windows in them. Alright, and then this one was copper and stone. Only 3 copper. So we'll do an exchange. Copper, copper, copper for stone, stone, stone. And we just sort this out here. Okay, that's grinding away. All right. Yeah, we'll eventually start getting these copper ones filled up. Cobalt. Let's do some iron. All right. We'll get a little iron going here. Fire this thing up. This is the way we go. Yes, indeed. Fire this one up. Normally I don't do this until I get like a couple boxes of frags, but it's all good. That one's empty. We can get this one out of here. Oh, he's either tired, he's thirsty. There's always something wrong with this guy. It's all right. It's all good. Always something to do. All right, since it is morning, let's see. We got plenty of power to do all kinds of good stuff. Let's get some more cement going. Oh, it mixed that. I didn't even turn it on. It just automatically did it when I turned the main power on. Okay, with everything running. Hey, hey, that's my fish. I don't want to see you eating that. Are we losing power? Oh, we sure are. 40 power. Oh, because I turned... Oh, you know what? We weren't losing power until I turned the mixer on. So that's not bad. Because the mixer uses 40. That's all right. No problem. Let's see. I put the upgrade hammer here. So let's do this. Let's put the pick in here. Take the upgrade hammer. Put that on us. And... Oh, well, I bet we can switch around with some of these. Where's the other frags? Oh, the frags are still outside. I'm going to grab some frags. I'll take all these frags. Oh, we're going to be busy, busy. I'm going to do a lot. Take all these. And then take all these. Yeah, iron we make mechanical parts or electrical parts, one of the two. I can't remember which one it is. Uh-oh. All I'm cooking? I can't tell. This one's not. Oh, that one's empty. That's why. All right. Not bad. We got 9 in there. All right. Good. Okay, now we're going to do this. We're going to grab some cement. I figure we're upgrading them anyway, so we might as well. Are we overweight? Not yet. Oh, we are now. Put one back. And let's see. I've been getting a lot of them at the main gate area here, so you take the upgrade hammer and boom, concrete. Boom. I love it. And, oh, I was about to say, we're out of concrete already? We are now. But look at that. Oh, yeah, it's only 400, but now there's a massive boost when we upgrade these things again. I'd do it, but we don't have much steel. But we will, because of that grinder, with all the ingots we're going to get, we'll be able to upgrade that even more. Okay, keep busy, busy, busy. Oh, I got to kick that water on. Okay, those are done. Where's the cobalt? I'm going to grab some cobalt. Give me 10 cobalt. Yeah. Put that lonely cement back. I mean, we got more cement. We can actually keep going with it. Give me some copper. Give me 10 copper while we're getting more fragments going. Take this. There was only 9 in here. That's fine. Okay, and we got some more iron. Okay, super. All right, where's my cart? It's inside. Anything in there? No, good, we need that cart. Okay, what we need to do now is, yeah, I'm in building mood. Let's finish. Let's get a little steam here. Now, even though I popped these in, and I did say we're going to put a door here, we are. I just removed this for the door. Yeah, these will pop right through there. You can actually put your spike walls through those. Oh, we are half stam again. I'm just debating on how far I want to go out this way. Can't stand. Oh, I can't stand on top of this. I might bring it that way a little bit more. I mean, that's all dead land there. Nothing's growing. See, once you build on the property, things won't grow because there was still a lot of trees over here where I'm standing. So I do need to build a storage room. Let's see, what is right there on that wall? All right, there is really nothing here. I might take this wall down here. That's the one thing about construction. You always change it. I might take this wall down, put a door, and there's nothing really here but windows. And just put a door there, make a little extension here, and make this storage. Ooh, take the free stick on the ground. And since we are expanding this way, I don't really like to go too big of a compound because the bigger the compound, the harder it is to defend when the hordes get bigger and bigger. Even though we are going to upgrade all these to steel and the spike walls are going to be upgraded. But yeah, I'm going to end up doing that. We got the bricks to where we can upgrade the building. Build it and upgrade. Oh, bird up on the roof. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll expand that out to, let's see, what would that look like? Let's move all this. Just move it out of the way. We can ghost everything in. And I got so much stuff here. Because we definitely need storage. That is definitely a fact. Okay. Yeah, just leave that there for now. Okay. Okay, if I did that. See, I like that. I like the little curve, even though I'm really not much of a builder. So if I did that and then did this. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, the only bad thing with these pieces is it doesn't really give you much storage room. Actually, I could change this. Oh, free stick. I could change this. Close this door off. So that's no longer a door. How many bricks do I got? Yeah, might start making bricks again. Bricks are easy to make too. Close that door off and I can put stuff there and make this the door. And that would also give me space on the roof. Oh, where you at, buddy? You gotta be over here. Oh, you had to hit the wall, didn't you? Because that wouldn't be too bad. I would still have the room out here. And then maybe for the fencing, instead of coming in straight, because we're gonna need the land. It's not gonna let me do it because those are in the way. But coming in on an angle to go outward. Let's see if it'll let me do it on this one. You know, like a 45-degree angle out like that, to where we end up pretty much like out here with it. So we still get a good chunk of land. I mean, it's still a lot to defend, but it shouldn't be once everything's upgraded. Oh, of course, I'm going to delete that one because that's not exactly where it's going to end up at. But that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, another free stick. I mean, that's not really bad at all doing that. I mean, it would give me this wall here, that wall over there. I can put some storage here because we're going to end up needing... Oh, let me shut these down until I can get a lot more. Because we're getting close to the end of this one since I'm contemplating on a build. I think the next video is going to be our build. I'm going to till I can get some comments. People want to see me mining trees and that. I'm going to do it off camera because it is long and tedious. But I'm going to get a ton of resources in here and I'll do the build on camera. But I think I might do this. But there won't be windows on this side or this because it's all going to be blocked anyways. And then maybe do something upstairs. Maybe figure doing in glass, but I think glass walls. Let's see. Walls. I think glass uses steel. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But the bottom floor, yeah, I think I will go with this. With a door here. I'm going to think about it. Because that's really not too bad. And then get rid of this. So we'll have the one door over there. I don't know if I'll put a door here or just leave this open. I could leave the window here. It's just fine. I'm not worried too much about it. And then this way we can still utilize this whole area here for some kind of storage. I really got to do something with those stairs. But I am going to close this one off. Because I don't think we need that. I don't know. That's sort of convenient to get it to this side. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Okay. Well, as usual, I thank you guys for watching the video. And if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe. Excuse me. And as always, whatever game you play, hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I will see you on The Infected. Bye-bye for now.